Here we have a 2000 reg BMW 330D Touring in blue with the beige leather. If we start with the offside front tyre, tread-wise on the offside front, you're looking at around 5 to 6 mil. Probably you got a good 6 mil of tread there. However, looking at the front alloy, very heavily curbed around the majority of the alloy there, so it's definitely going to need refurb, as you can see. And you can see just on the front arch here, quite a few patches of bubbling to the paint. And then taking a look down the offside of the vehicle, you've got some very minor dinks on the front driver's door. Very hard to show on camera, but they are there. But apart from that, no signs of any dents at all or any major damage. As we move down the car, you've got some scuffs there to the mirror caps and some light scratches to the paintwork. You can see down here, so just quite a few scratches. Most of them should polish out. You've got a very small dink down here, that's probably the most notable one. And you've got some very small dinks as well. You can just about see them along the middle of the door there if you look. So they are very minor, but they are there. And looking at the driver's door, very minor car part chips to the door. Some slight scratches to the plastics. Roof appears to be in nice condition though, no damage to the roof. And then taking a look at the rear passenger door here, again you can see you've got quite a good scratch there and some marks as well. As you look down towards the bottom of the arch here on the offside rear, it's starting to rust there as well, so that's something to be noted of. And as we move further to the back, again you've got some rust patches here where the paint's starting to bubble in. And then taking the offside rear, you've got around 3 mil of tread on the rear. And of course you have got some curbing to the alloy. Again, around the majority of the alloy it is curbed, so again could do with a refurb, to be honest. Then making our way around to the back of the car, again you got some scratches and marks to the rear, some on the plastics there. Does come with the rear parking sensors, as you can see. But taking a look at the back, doesn't appear to be in bad condition, to be honest. We've got some scratches here to the plastics, which is to be expected of a car this age, to be honest. I've got a bit of a crack in the rear bumper, or a bit of a split. So you can see it is quite deep. That runs from the plastic there, so that's something to be noted. Take a quick look in the boot, and we'll just open that up. Now we'll just open the boot up so you can have a look. There you go, wrong key, sorry about that. But take a look in the boot, very dirty, to be honest. You have a good look in here, it's very dirty. Quite a lot of marks and stains to the interior. And you haven't got your spare wheel in there either. But you've got all your bits and bobs down the side there. But there's the boot. Take a look on the near side of the vehicle. So this near side rear quarter, a good scuff here, and a bit of a chip there in the paintwork. So again, something to be noted of. And a slight scuff to the rear light, but that's nothing major at all. Take a look at the near side rear, and you've got around 4 mil of tread, possibly a little bit more. And then taking a look at the rear alloy on the near side, again, good bit of curbing to the alloy. You can see the lacquer starting to peel off as well. So again, the wheel could do with a refurb, to be honest. And then taking a look down the near side of the vehicle, again no signs of any dents. You've got some minor dinks on both front and passenger door, which I'll show you in a second, but no signs of any major damage. Again, we have got quite a bit of rust here on the arch, so just be aware of that. And then taking a look at the dinks, very small one there. Probably won't see it on the camera. And again, another one small here, but that one you definitely won't see on the camera. And again, just a very small dink there on the front passenger door. Some scuffs to the mirror caps. And again, just quite a lot of light scratches to the paintwork. You've got quite a good dink in the front passenger door there. And another one just next to it there, so there's 2 dinks there. As we make around to the front wheel, you can see a lot of light scratches here. and obviously quite a lot of damage to the front arch where the paint has peeled, so quite a lot of rust in there, so that's something to be noted. Then looking at the front tyre here, we have got around 5mm of tread. And then looking at the front alloy, again a lot of heavy curbing, so it will need a refurb, and also quite a lot of little bits of tyre chunks out of the wheel here, and there's a good one there as well. Making our way around to the front of the car, however, quite a bit of scuffs here to the front quarter, as you can see. And looking at the bonnet, there's quite a few stone chips as well, so the bonnet could require some touchings of paint, so quite a big one there. And of course it will need a new badge. And taking a look at the lower bumpers, no signs of any real damage there at all, apart from there's a plastic piece missing out the grille that goes across there. As you can see on the other side, it is there. There you go. If we take a look inside the car now, of course it does come with a beige interior. Looking at the back, you got some that's just a bit of dirt, to apologise. The leather's very creased, as you would expect of a car of this age. It's very dirty, to be fair, inside. Could do with a very good valet. The headlining does appear to be in nice condition though, and so does the back of the seats, but the carpets are very dirty, so it could do with a full valet, but the leather does appear to be in okay condition. Take a look in the front. Looking at the driver's seat, it's definitely showing signs of age. There's a lot of wearing, a lot of crease in there to the holster. It's starting to fade quite bad. You can see a lot of crease in it, is a bit dirty as well. And the front passenger seat is in a bit better condition, with only a slight bit of creasing, but the rest of the interior, you can see the carpets are very dirty. But for a car of this age, I mean, the rest of the car does look quite nice, to be honest. But there we go. If we step inside the car, I can show you the mileage and things. You do get 2 sets of keys with the car. And if we just get started up, as you know, no problem starting the vehicle at all. 119,900 miles on the clock, and no symbols there on the dash that you need to be aware of. Manual transmission, all the windows function perfectly fine, and the standard BMW setup here, you got your radio, just turn that on. There's no problems functioning that at all, so that works perfectly fine. You've also got your heating here, we've got that on cold, and all the buttons work perfectly fine as well, so that's great. And we've turned that all the way up. All the blowers blow perfectly fine as well, so no problems at all there. Looking at the documents, the V5 we have got a copy as it's on a cherished transfer. But the car's had 2 owners. It does come with an MOT certificate. It's August 31st 2013, so it will need an MOT at the end of the month. And looking at the service history, we have got full partially franchise, which is great to hear. Feel free to pause any time to have a better look. Your first one there at 13, second at 26, there at 39, you're 55. You can see it's been serviced exactly when needed. 67, 80 year 1, 111, and your last one there at 115,000. So just recently serviced. There we go, guys, that is the 2000 reg BMW 330d Touring, and for a car its age it does need a bit of work doing to it. It's definitely showing signs of age, but when the work's done I think it'll be a very nice car.